Hi everybody, it's Roseanne from Roseanne's Crafting Corner. I did a few Temu hauls lately and I thought it was about time I did another craft. I did a few little things the other day and I said that I would show you once they were fully cured. I've just got to wait for the little fixings to put them on because they're earrings, and I just used the leftovers of my coloured UV resin. They were just in little pots, so I thought I might as well use them up anyway. So I did apples and I did leaves, so they are just waiting for me to put the little bits of metal on them and then put them in a nice packet so that I can show people and see if they want to buy them, or I might just keep them myself because I'm quite pleased with those. There was a few bubbles in them and they were quite difficult to do. I used one of those tiny little pots with the tiny little metal tube on it so that I could get right into the edges. So there wasn't too many bubbles in them, but I've been putting them under the UV lamp while I've been sitting here and popping little bits of UV resin in where I could see the little gaps. So they'll be nice once they're finished. And I've got some resin mixed up for the project I'm about to do. I've got a new pot that came in one of my Temu hauls the other day, and it is a stripy lid with a long top knot on it, and the mould itself has got the stripes in it as well. So the resin I'm using is J Diction. There's B, and there's A. Now at the moment it's 25 degrees on the outside. See what it is on the inside. Should be warmer on the inside if I can get a reading. Come on, work. Come on. You're supposed to show me what the temperature is. Come on, you can do it. I'm not too keen on this. This is, I've got the little rod to do my temperature, and it only seems to work when it wants to. Right, come on, show me your temperature. I think I'm going to have to get a better one than this because it's not it's not really showing me much. Come on. Come on, what is it? 25, 29, 20. What? Come on. Press and hold. What does that one do? Absolutely nothing. Come on. 26. The top's coming off it for some reason. 26.6. 26.7. So it is going up. I'll just have to wait for it until it's ready. But in the meantime, I've got a few things I want to do. I've got that pot to start with, and then hopefully I've got this new skull. Where the bits have come from on it, I don't know, because I haven't had it out to get bits on it, so it must have come with bits in it. Of course, I got it from Temu. But I've started to order my molds from Amazon because I'm after larger ones, especially the skulls. I mean, these are okay, but they're small. Now that one, it's got a bit of tape in it. Where that come from, I don't know. Now this one has got a snake all the way around it. I've only ever done one skull up to now, and that was just the plain skull, but I did it in the chameleon powders, so it turned out quite nice. Right, let's see how hot this is getting. 27. Yep, 27 on the inside. Now then, I'll put that one out the way because I've done that one before. And this is the one I want to do. Right, what colours am I going to do it? Am I going to put any glitter in it? Depending on if it floats or sinks. I don't want something just to sink to the bottom, because that's a bit of a waste if it does. Right, now get all my glitters out of the way for now. So what's that one? Floral colorant, red and black. Oh, red and black. Pink. That's a new one. Royal blue. Now then, red. Oh, I've got two pinks. Right, violet, red orange, yellow, green, black. I won't be putting black in it. White. I need a good shake before I use them, and none of them will have had the tops on them done, so let's have a look. Fuchsia. Maybe there's not a lot of that one left. Orange. I might use up some of the ones that's only got a little bit left. If I can find them. I haven't really used many of them, to be honest. Only used tiny bits. And that looks as if it's definitely finished. The yellow. I could always maybe get a little bit out of there. Gold. Supposed to be needles in that, but I can't see any. There's not a lot left in that one. Let's see what colours I've ended up with. Put that back over there. Right, I've got gold, yellow, red, orange and fuchsia. So I don't know which of those I'm going to be using, but we'll see. Now that's gone up to 28. Now let's have a couple of those, because I don't know which ones I'm going to use yet. Right. I hope everybody's having a good day, and I hope you're all well. That's all we wish for in life, to be fit and well, and of course have plenty of money. Which I haven't got, unfortunately, but I'm working on it. I'm not a very good saver. It tends to go into one hand and fly out the other faster than you can tell. 28. Right. What colour should I use? I wonder if I can put some alcohol in there and get that little bit off the bottom. Possibly. Very possibly. We shall see. Now, how does the lid come off? Ah, it comes off quite easy, so I might be able to use this after all. Because it's only a tiny bit, but I don't like waste, so if I can use it, I'll use it. No, I had a brush here earlier on. What did I do with it? There it is. I can get the yellow out of there. And put it in there. It might just work. Like I said, it's only a tiny bit, but we will see. I don't want to be putting too much in, if I can help it. Oh, that's made a little bit, so I'll just put that lid on there for now. Hopefully it'll hold it in. Have I got another yellow so I can add a little bit to it? Yes, that's a very strong yellow there. See, I don't like waste, so it's exactly the same colour, so it should be okay. And have I used it? Looks as if I may have done. I didn't shake it, which I should have done in the first place. That's one I can throw out. Or do I keep it for the nozzle itself? I don't know. Nozzle back on. I've got a full one now. Right, let's see. Ooh, don't want any fluff going into that. Let's see how hot it is. Fingers crossed it might be. .31. 31.8. It's not far off it, so I'll start putting it in the tubs. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you on the bottle what temperature to let it go to, so you just got to judge it for yourself. Right, oh, it is getting warm, I can feel it. Now then, am I going to use 2 colours or one? A bit in there. And a bit in there. I'll get you down in a second. Just get my resin ready. And a bit in there. Oopsie daisy, I had a flyaway dribble there. So you don't really need to watch me preparing the resin. It's just the pouring of the mould and then the unmoulding that you really need to see. So I'll get you down now. Right, so I've got 3 pots with a bit in. Oh, take you down. There's my 3 pots, and there is the mould that I'm hoping to do. I don't think I'm going to have enough. It's hard to judge, really. Now then. Bit of yellow. Should I put the yellow in the smaller one? Use a stick. Use a stick. So it's quite light at the moment. It's got a bit in it from somewhere. Where's the bit gone? Hopefully it's come out a bit more. It's fallen back in there. So that's like a lemon sherbet colour. It's quite nice, and it's still, you can still see through it, so that one's okay. Now, do I use the fuchsia or the red? Use a bit of orange first. I'll do it in that one. There. Let's see how this one goes. You've got the micro bubbles in it, but very few big bubbles, only when you've stirred it a bit. And of course, if you're using wood to stir it, that's going to put bubbles in it anyway, because wood is porous. No, I'll use the red. Let's see how that goes. That's that colour, and it's quite light, so I'm going to put a bit more in that one. And it's warming up nicely still. That's a bit better. Right, so the yellow in the bottom, well, will be in the top. Now, do I put a little bit in there? Just do it gently so I don't create any air holes on it. Give it a time to fill out. Right, I'll come back to that in a minute. Now then, let's see. I'll be watching a few of yous later on, because I tend to watch a lot of YouTube. I'm not so keen on watching the telly these days because it's either repeats or rubbish. I get sick of watching repeats. You pay TV license for nothing. Absolutely nothing. Which I begrudge paying when I don't even watch it, but apparently you still have to pay it even if you don't watch it, because you've got the ability to watch it. But my TV viewing is mostly all about YouTube, and I like watching documentaries, of course, about Egypt and archaeology and things like that, which I do find very interesting. Right, orange next. Oh, I'll give that a little bit of a squish just in case. I don't think there will be any bubbles in it apart from the one I've just put in it. Well, maybe I did put a big one in it. There is quite a lot of micro bubbles. Right, a bit of orange. Round and round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. It's filling up quite a lot, so I think I'm going to have quite a bit left. A few bubbles coming up. It claims to be bubble free, this resin, but I don't think you can avoid getting some bubbles in it. Now for the red. I don't know whether I've put enough orange in there. I hope so. And pour that over the top like that. A bit. Try putting it around the sides. I really would rather not it mix in if I can help it. Please don't mix in. I wish I still had a car, and then I would find it easy to go to craft fairs. I don't find it easy at all. I should have put my new levelling board down, shouldn't I, to make sure that this was going to be level. But excuse me, I forgot. hoping I don't have to mix anymore. I don't think I will, because I've still got some orange left, and if I have to darken that so it's nearly red, I'll do that, because I don't want orange again. I just want the three colours to show through. And I'll have to keep the heater on in here, because the balls I made the other day, one for my son, they're still pliable. So whether it was because it was cold in here, because I did it on a cold day, or what, I don't know. I'm sure somebody would let me know why things stay bendy. I mean, I did the mix okay, and I mixed it for 5 minutes, made sure it was scraped from the edge and off the spatula, so I did all that correctly. So I'm sure it'll have had something to do with the heat. That's not even going in a circle, it's a bit warped. Now then, I need to know which way it's flowing to, so I can put something underneath. Oh, that's thickening in here, so hopefully I've timed it right. Oh, it's not on the level. Oh, I don't want it to go over the edge. It's all right on this edge. Have I got room for a tiny bit in there? Possibly. Because I know it shrinks, so if I dome it, it should level up as it dries. That's well domed. Let's see if I can pop the rest on here. I mixed up the perfect amount. I'm pleased about that. Means I don't have to go scrambling about finding something that's the right size to put the excess in. That one's domed as well, so as it shrinks, it'll be just right. Now then, oops, a daisy, put that in there, not there. See where I need to prop up. That seems to be reasonable all the way around. But that one's going off to the side, so if I get a stick under that, not too much of a stick. Definitely doesn't look round. No, that's too fat. So I need something very, very slim. Now then, what about a piece of card? Let's see how that goes. Double it up. That's my 10% off. Which one is it? Hello and craftresin.com. I'm not sure I know them ones. Right, try again. Now come on. Which is all the same. Still doesn't look round. Ridiculous. I need something that'll go up against it to push that side in over, because otherwise it ain't gonna fit on the top, is it? Does that look roundish to you? Hopefully. And that's it off. Now it's coming this way. I don't want it to come on. Definitely need to leave that there. Now then, I don't think I've got any gas left in my big lighter, so it's a daisy. Any in that one? Yeah. Fingers crossed I poured it slow enough not to create too many bubbles, so I'll just keep an eye on it. Fingers crossed that the colours stay separate. I can still see the yellow and the orange at the moment, but there's always a chance that the red will take over. It's got a habit of doing that, the red. Now then. I might have to give all these a hot bath and try and get them back into shape when I've used them, because it's no good. I mean, when they come and they're all twisted and squashed, it's not good enough really. Coming in these Temu bags, they were all a lot easier to cope with when they were in the boxes. At least you could keep them nice and straight, especially if you afforded anything that's large and flat. I mean, if you got bends in that, it's really hard to get them out. Right, so I've done that. I will come back to you for the demoulding. Right, I think it's time for me to go and have some tea. Okay, my lovelies. Everybody take care. Bye for now. morning everybody, it's Roseanne again. It's demoulding time. I'm going to take you straight down and we'll get straight into it. Fingers crossed it's turned out okay. So here we go. Here it is. Fingers crossed. It's nice and hard. A few little dribbles everywhere. Let's have a look. Oh, nice one. Now, has it stayed in the 3? I don't think it has stayed in the 3 tone, but I think the yellow's stayed okay. Oh, it's so windy out there today, and it's been absolutely pouring down. Come on, I know you can do it. Just need loosening up a little bit. That's it. Come on. Please don't have bubbles. Please don't have bubbles. Ooh. Oh. Right, get the bottom out. And I think, seeing it's an absolutely horrible day, I'm going to get some more resin mixed and see if I can do something special. Oh gosh, this is a hard one, this one. Oh, right. I think I'm going to need some alcohol for this one. Oops. Blowing a gale. Oops. It is a tough one. That's it, push it from the bottom. I'd never have thought of doing that. Way. Oh, it has stayed in the 3 colours. Wow. Get that out. Straight back into shape if I can. There we are. Right, so there's the bottom. And it's not stayed straight, it's sort of taken a shape because it's sort of moulded into the yellow as I've poured it. So that is absolutely gorgeous. A nice pattern around the outside. And there's the lid. You can see a little bit of orange there, but the red seems to have taken over, which I knew it would. And there is the bowl. Oh, I am so pleased with that. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to get myself sorted, get some resin mixed, and see what I can do next. Right guys, it's time for some shout outs. I've got a good long list here, and right at the top is my favourite, Being Crazy Custom Creations with Miss Frances. I absolutely adore her. She's absolutely brilliant. And then Wanda's Blessed Creations, Res C. Liz, Sam I Am, She's a darling. The Resin Nut, Marvellous Artsy, Toonfish, Daniel Cooper. He's the one that teaches us all. He's really good at finding things out. And then I've got Sharon Linley, Vivid Days. She does a bit of everything. She's into crafting with resin and the poly whatever that's powder, and she does a lot of painting and uses resin to cover them as well. Some beautiful, beautiful stuff. Then you've got Southern Lady, Artistic Creations, Paranormal Girl, Steve McDonald, another one now well worth watching, Pouring Your Heart Out, Julie Cutts, Sherry Moulton, The Acrylic Crazy Train, mostly paintings, but by gum they're gorgeous, Glitz and Glitter, Cindy Moretti, The Roving Miss, Summer Girl Designs, and Annie's Art Studio. Okay, everybody have a wonderful day. Bye bye.